Hey, what's up, Yoji? How you doing today? Happy to have you here for this yoga practice with me today. We get ready. So for day practice, we start crossing legs, and we're gonna focus on our hips and like the capacity of ourselves to arch, to open the chest. Any kind of sense, trying to feel a little bit of your body today and for this 20 minutes practice. So just gently release tension from your shoulders. Bring your hands to the knees. Find yourself breathing. Find yourself get ready for practice. Maybe it's for the first time of the day that you're not doing anything right now. Actually, you're doing yoga, but it's kind of part of the practice, I guess. So the first things you want to do, you want to inhale, push the top of your head to the sky, lift your back. You want to lift your back. You want to lengthen your back as much as you can. You want to bring focus on your lumbar part of your back, and you want to keep them straight. And it's like the most bottom part of your back, and it's the hardest one because it's connected with your hips. So you want to lift it and you feel your hips open and you feel your hips working. So that part is called hinge of your back. It's kind of really important because it's actually where you can feel your hips a little bit more working. So you want to push it, and then release tension, let everything go down, and you find your back rounding. So in a certain sense, when you inhale, you lengthen your back. You want to lengthen this part of your back, and to lengthen it up, you have to push the knees down. Lengthening up, push the knees down, down, down. If you put the knees down, in a certain sense, you open your hips and the gain is done. You're doing the work, even in this pose. So keep this constant information along the practice, because it's where the magic happens. Is where actually you become more flexible on your hips. And then release. All right, now you want to bring the feet on the ground, and you want to keep the heels inside the mat and feet outside, the toes outside, so you have enough space. If you have the mat, it's good. If you don't have the mat, it's fine. Anyway, in a certain sense, you want to keep the heels a little bit outside from your glutes. And from here, what you want to do is just bring the legs on a side, the knees on a side. So then you bring the knees on the side and you open the chest. So we are like that. And you bring the knees on the side, open the chest, and trying to push the left glutes on the ground, or the right glutes. And exhale, lift your back up, X, 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 push the top of your head on the sky, and inhale, other side. And what I like is like to push the right knee or the left knee, so the knees that is on the inside part of the movement, pushing a little bit further. So you open a little bit more your hips, but you push the glutes, the right glutes on the ground, and exhale. All right, you can use your hands if you need to, and inhale, other side, push the left knee, and exhale, close, inhale, all right, inhale, and exhale, X, 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 X. You find yourself like getting bored, so adjust yourself as you need it, as I did. Also because I might not be on the camera, so I need to pay attention to that. Inhale, open. All right, from here, what you want to try is like bring the chest on front and trying to reach the floor with your shoulders on the same height. And if you can, you want to just kiss the ground and bring the nose on the ground, and exhale. Go in the other direction, keep pushing, knees on the ground. Inhale, open, push the knees if you want to, and exhale, reach the floor. And I know, inhale, exhale, kind of hard. Okay, the other side, inhale, all right, exhale, And what you want to try now, you want to bring the hands on the ground and surrounding your leg, push the weight on front, and you want to lengthen your left leg. All right, bring the knees on the ground, fingertips if you need to. You can lift your right heel and open the chest. This is kind of pigeon pose. If you find yourself struggling to do this movement, you can bring the right heel a little bit closer to your glutes. But do what you feel right now. Inhale, open, 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 and exhale, lift your hands to the sky. Push the right glutes on the floor, but you want to go on the right side. You want to keep the hips square, catch some breath. It's not kind of an easy pose. It brings intensity. All right, I like to bring my hands on the head, so I find myself lifted a little bit more, and I find myself pushing the hands to the sky. But it's up to you, you can lift your hands to the sky too. All right, now just gently bring the hands on the ground. Let's go back on the same pose, so your left knees reach your right feet. And from here, exhale. Inhale, other side. Exhale. Inhale, open. Surround your left leg. Bring the weight, lift yourself up. Lifting is important because you have the space, and from here you want to extend. So when you extend, the hard part is to turn your right side. So if you find yourself on the knees struggling, it's all right. No, it's not all right, but you want to bring left heel close to the glutes. All right, do what you feel, what you can, or you can lift the left knee. This pose can be challenging because you have to use your hands. So it's kind of the adaptation that you kind of find the positioning of your hips. This is not an easy pose, it's kind of intermediate pose. So if you find yourself struggling, it's kind of part of the game. It's kind of part of the journey. It's kind of telling you this pose that if you can end up here, you are flexible enough to say that your hips are open. So it's just kind of a test also. Test that you do every day. Maybe you get a little bit rigid, maybe you get a little bit flexible. Lift your hands to the sky. Keep the intensity. Keep pushing. Keep finding stability. Square your hips up. If you find your knees a little bit struggling, trying to think about it. But if it's too much pain, don't overdo it. Stop. Bring yourself back on the previous position. All right. Get yourself a little bit more breath. And then just gently, hands on the ground. We want to bring the left glutes on the ground. So you open back the hips and bring the right knee to the left feet. Inhale. And when you exhale, close everything off. All right, hands behind your back, fingertips facing forward. Open the chest, inhale, push the hips to the sky. In. Exhale, glutes on the ground. You want to turn the fingertips on the back, pointing back. And then open, inhale, bring the right gaze on your left hand. In. And exhale, back. And you want to lift again. Inhale, open. In. Exhale, back. Look what I do when I'm with my knee. I like to close things off, and then when I have to push, I open a little bit in. So I keep pushing the ground. I can keep lifting the hips, and my gaze give me stability on the ground. And exhale, close. So you want to push a little bit and go to what we call lower squat. Inhale, open, and exhale, right side. All right, you can sit like we did before, and then inhale, left gaze, left eye, right hand. Exhale, sitting. Inhale, open, in, and exhale, close. Inhale, open, and exhale, close. All right, good job. Push the ground and find yourself in a lower squat. All right. And we want to lift your chin up, lifting your back, trying to find alignment. You're doing good. Just have some breath. I want to focus on the hips today. Just hips time. Hips and shoulder times. All right. And just gently, let's find yourself sitting again. And from here, you want to find yourself in a straddle. So extend your legs. You want your feet kind of a hammer state. And from here, you want to inhale, open. Extend your back, extend your arms to the sky, and exhale, turn. Facing a leg. So in a certain sense, just when you turn, you kind of find a torsion on yourself. So you want to kind of keep the arms parallel to each other's. You want to just find yourself a little bit outside. So you can find a torsion on the back, but top part on the bottom, and the top part of your body is kind of aligned. And from here, you just want to lowering down as much as you can. You find yourself here, it's fine. Keep the arms following the direction of your body, and the hands, the palms are facing each other, and the thumbs are pushing up, okay? And just gently pushing yourself down a little bit further as much as you can. In exhale, as much as you can. Keep the glutes on the ground, your feet hammering, and then from here you just want to slide on the center of your straddle. Slide, slide, slide. And from this slide, when you get the center, you inhale, open, and you turn yourself on the other leg. And I know it's kind of hard, but it's so improving. It's so improving. I don't even know it's right English. I'm doing my best, but it's so improving. So go down, find yourself struggling a little bit. Don't forget your feet hammering. I forget mine, so don't do it yourself. So push yourself down, palms facing each other's. Find yourself a little bit squeezing, I guess. And from here, X, and you want to reach the center. And your thumbs are keep pushing up. And gently inhale, open. And exhale, release. Okay? So we have a lot of movement and direction, so you want to keep the thumbs pushing up while you push yourself down. Even if you don't reach the same deep that I do, it's important to keep reaching, okay? And from here, what we do is just turn ourselves on the first leg that we did, and what we want is just surrounding the left knee or the right knee with your hands. And from here, you want to push yourself down, hammering, and kind of look at your feet. And like Harry Potter, it's like Wingardium Leviosa. You want to try to lift it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bonus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, inhale, open, like as we did before, and exhale, let's go down. If you want, you can reach your feet and give it a hug. Push yourself a little bit down if you can, if it's there for you, and then let it go. Push the thumbs to the sky, open the chest. I know it's hard, it's part of the game. I hate hips hate me, but we do what we can. We love our body. Find yourself centering and inhale, open. We do what we can. Love the struggle. And exhale, find the other side. And then we do the same, surrounding your right knee with your hands. Wingardium Leviosa on your right feet for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know there are the bonus. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Inhale and exhale. Find yourself going down. If it's there for you, reach it and give yourself a nug. And go down. Push yourself where the limits are and try to just embrace the intensity. And with your next exhale, you just lift your hands, push the thumb to the sky, open kind of the chest while you're closing it. And isn't it fun? Isn't it perfect? Okay. You just choose this practice. We're choosing this. And just gently find yourself centering. Push the limits up and inhale. In. Exhale, hands on the chest. All right. What we do now is bring back the heels and bend your knees, and we want to reach again the same spot where we did before. So left hand behind your back, fingers pointing on the back. Inhale, open. In. And exhale, close. All right, this movement you can also close in a wheel if it's there for you. In and exhale, go back. In and exhale, go back. All right, find the direction. In the other side, sorry. What I like is just keeping a little bit of pull outside, so I concentrate the asymmetric part, but I keep the moving fluid. In. X. In. And X. All right, push the ground and let's go to Malasana or lower squat. In. And exhale. Just release gently tension, round your back and sit on your glutes. So you want to find yourself in a crossing leg position, but right now we want to bring the left leg on front of your right leg. So find yourself lengthening your back, release tension, like we did before, like we did on the beginning of the practice. And just get yourself some breath. And what you want to do now is just let everything go. Round your back, bring the chin to the sternum, hands on the knee. Inhale, open. Push the chin to the sky. Use your knees to lift yourself a little bit up. And exhale. Round your back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And release. All right. So just gently now, we go for Nadi Shodhana breath. So if you want to, you just can follow me for this last moment. So bring your pointing finger and your middle finger on the bottom of your thumb and use your pinky to lift the last finger to the sky. So you want to bring the thumbs closing the right nostril from the top, and then start breathing on your left nostrils. In for 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your left nostrils, open your right, and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Close, open your left nostrils, and exhale. Inhale for 5. Lift your back, push the top of your head to the sky. Close, open, and exhale for 5. Inhale. Close, open, exhale. And just gently Breathe between both nostrils. Big inhale. Get ready to exhale through your mouth in audible exhale in 3, 2, 1. Exhale. All right. Thank you very much for being here. I'm really happy that you joined for this practice. Hope to see you in the next one. Namaste.